All right guys, check it out. This is our first 76 Summit Series build. This one's called a Bodes. Let's show you the process we go through to figure out some details on these cars. All right, so as you can see, we're midway through the build or partway through the build on this one. We've got our bar work on. We're just working on putting suspension wheels and tires on it, getting brush bars, side steps, get an overall picture of how this thing's gonna start to look. The idea is behind getting a feel for the car and how it's gonna look and feel is so that we can start to understand how it's gonna look overall. It might sound funny, but that's fundamentally part of what we do here, is to try and make these cars look complete, look like it was all meant to be together. It's not just a bunch of parts chucked at a car. It's not enough for it just to be there and function. We want it to look and appeal a certain way as well. So by starting to get the car to come together, we can really start to get a feel for how things are going to look. And let's just talk about one detail. Now, there's going to be 1,000 things that we tweak and edit and change as we go along throughout the build, but this is just one thing to give you a bit of insight, I guess. So with this rear bar, it comes with a checker plate top for on top of the rear bar. Now, it's fine, nothing technically wrong with it. We've even gone so far as to actually powder coat that textured black. But now that we can start to get a feel for how the car is going to come together and what's going to happen, what we're going to actually end up doing with this car is mimicking what's on the side step. So we've got a stainless steel plate and then a color-coded trim piece around it so that we get that sort of two-tone effect going on the side step. So what we're going to do is we're going to, in essence, mimic this look on the back of the vehicle. So we're going to mimic that look, and we're going to draw, laser cut, fold, powder coat, and color code the rear step tread for the back of this. So it ties in from front to back, the side steps tie into the rear bar and starts to make this car not look like a whole bunch of jumbled parts put together, but a really finished, polished product. So gives you a little bit of insight. There's going to be 1,000 little details that we go to like that on this car as well. And we're not even talking about all of the little brackets and all that kind of stuff that we go to make our builds, as high quality as we possibly can. But these are just the details around styling and how we need the car to look and feel when you're first walking up to it and first seeing it and living with it on the day-to-day basis. So there you go, guys. A little bit of insight. Midway through build, we're still editing and changing how this build is going to look when it's complete. Gives you a bit of insight into what we're about.